Alrighty, Julie, South Florida, you did have a closure on your roads on the Dolphin Expressway because of some emergency construction. Normally, this opens up around 5:30. This is some construction that happens overnight, but they did temporarily close it. You can see they are starting to pick up those cones and open it up for you. You still see those flashing lights out there, and you're still seeing some delays because of it. I'll take you to your map so you can see what I'm talking about. All of that red right there is being caused by that. And normally, we do see some congestion on the Dolphin Expressway going eastbound, but that what you just saw was near Northwest 17th Avenue. So as you get closer to I-95, you're seeing those delays because of that construction. Hopefully it clears up soon. Otherwise, you can always take the Airport Expressway as an alternate. Let me take you to this right here on 95 going northbound. You do have a broken down car just after Northwest 151st Street. You see that small pocket of red? That's what we are seeing. You're starting to see the Golden Glades interchange also get pretty congested. Hopefully this clears up soon. You do have 2 right lanes blocked for now, though. Let's take you over here. You have some drive times for you. 595 going eastbound Broward County. You guys are accident and incident free. It should take you about 12 to 6 minutes to get you where you need to go. Be safe out there.
All right, Annaliese, not bad. Thank you. Well, you missed this 6:32 this Tuesday morning. Julie's standing by. Julie, it feels like fall, but not fall enough to wear a jacket, right?
No, not yet, Michaela. But it's going to arrive eventually. Hey, anytime we get to say feeling like fall in mid-October is fantastic because there have been many years I brought to you live right here on Local 10 that we are still sweating it out, especially closer to Halloween. So we'll take this. Temperatures are in the mid-70s. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West. That breeze was really keeping it comfortable out there. Winds anywhere between 3 to 7 miles per hour, gusting from time to time in the teens and 20s. As for rain, we are continuing to see the rain really trapped over the Keys and the Florida Straits because that's where that frontal boundary is, and that's where the showers continue to develop. As for Broward and Miami-Dade, not much in the way of rainfall expected at all, maybe not even much in the way of cloud cover, thanks to that northerly component to our breeze. So it'll be breezy out there, but feeling oh so good as the kids head to the bus stop. Just those sunglasses needed, same as when you're picking them up. As we go to the rain, unfortunately, that's not the case for you in the Keys. You need the rain gear across parts of Saddle Bunch Key and towards No Name Key, Cudjoe Key, and Isla Morada as those storms are around. Let's go to the tropics. We are tracking Tropical Storm Lorenzo. This system spinning over the Atlantic with winds of 60 miles per hour. It's expected to move northwest at 15 and stays over the open waters of the Atlantic, becoming a remnant low by Sunday. More on all this coming up.
South Florida, I'm giving you a live look right now at the Dolphin Expressway. It seems like this camera is moving around. She does not want to stay still, but you do have some delays in your eastbound lanes near Northwest 22nd Avenue. You can see some bumper-to-bumper traffic here. Nothing to be too concerned about because you always have the Airport Expressway if you'd like to avoid this. But you can see some cars slowing down, and there is some activity out there because of some construction. So that's all those delays, and as you can see, the camera is moving right now. This is live for you. Let's take you over to your map so you can see what I'm talking about. All of that red right there is what you would be sitting in if you take the Dolphin right now going eastbound in this area. So definitely consider taking the Airport Expressway, as I mentioned. Over here, you do have an accident in Broward County. This right here is 95 going northbound at Cypress Creek Road. You do have a right lane blocked. It's just a little piece of red right there, so nothing to be too concerned about. Once you get past it, you are in the green, but if you'd like to avoid this, you can take US 1. I'll take you to some drive times for my Broward County friends. 595 going eastbound. It'll take you about 12 to 7 minutes to get you where you need to go. Buckle up, South Florida.
All right.
Thank you, Hannah, for that. Switching gears on this Tuesday to 7:05, and it feeling fantastic out there. First light over the horizon. You can see there are some clouds out there, but overall, once that sun does come up, we are going to notice lots of sunshine, and temperatures are comfortable. Low to mid-70s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West, 78 degrees. Winds have been gusting from time to time, especially in the Keys, at 21 miles per hour. Otherwise, Broward and Miami-Dade, we are seeing dry conditions with a north wind 6 to 8 miles per hour. As for rain, my future radar does show some showers continuing over parts of the middle and the lower Keys, but noticing Broward and Miami-Dade, we're rain free and we should stay almost cloud cover free. As the kids head to the bus stop this morning, very nice and mild temperatures in the mid-70s. Highs today only in the upper 80s. As for rain, you heard me mention mainly across parts of the Keys, from Key West towards Marathon to Big Pine Key, and really that's about it. Isla Morada, you're about to see a few storms too. Let's go to the tropics. I'm so happy to tell you that the newest advisory on Tropical Storm Lorenzo has winds of 60 miles per hour. This system expected to stay over the open waters of the Atlantic. That's wonderful news as we see it become a remnant low by Sunday. More on your local forecast coming up. Niners.
Yes,
Go
Julie.
Niners. We do amazing things in the Bay Area of California. Unfortunately, they're getting slammed with storms. So it's a complete opposite in the way of the forecast. They're having to deal with some very strong conditions in the way of their first real big change in the forecast. And we have meteorologist Pappas with more on that coming up, because it's quite the difference compared to we're seeing. Our forecast looks fantastic. Live look outside. We have those blue skies, dry conditions, a bit of a breeze out there. There are some showers that are lingering by the Keys. And finally, it's been feeling like fall for us. We've got 2 more wonderful days of it before we have another late week front moving in, and really it's only going to bring a slight chance of a shower, mainly for the coastal areas of Broward and Miami-Dade, because our winds are moving in from the northeast. So as for rainfall chances, very limited today. We've got plenty of sunshine, dry conditions, temperatures feeling like fall in the low to mid 70s. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West, dew points in the 60s. This is fantastic. We've waited months for this. So yes, temperatures are about 1 to 2 degrees warmer than yesterday, but it still feels great. We have our winds moving in from the north. We have our winds 6 to 8 miles per hour, but gusting in the Keys at 21 miles per hour. And that's because we do have those showers and storms lingering by the area. Not the case for the northern central half of our state. Really dry conditions for much of the area, and it's also resulting in the dew points so low that it feels so nice out there. For Miami-Dade and Broward, we are well displaced from these showers and storms, though rain continues for Marathon to Isla Mirada, and this is all stemming from the cold front that moved through. That moisture content will continue to stall over the Keys, but for Broward and Miami-Dade, we've got that drier air really all across the state. As for the forecast, we'll see mostly dry conditions, lots of sunshine today, lots of sunshine tomorrow, and then as we go into Thursday, we will notice that chance for some showers. As for our winds, gusting today in the 20s again, so that has elevated the risk of occurrence for beachgoers. Boaters, the bays will be at a light chop into a moderate chop from time to time. As for your 7-day forecast, we are going to see a very nice, wonderful, we'll call it wonderful Wednesday, terrific Tuesday, and a slight chance of a shower come Thursday. All right, we're going to bring in meteorologist Pappas. We were just talking about the storm system that's moving into California. What's it look like?
Yeah, it definitely looks very impressive. Our Bay Area girly right here. We love Julie, and a fellow, 49er. Hello, she was a 49er cheerleader. How cool. So she knows this area really well. She helped me this morning put all this together. This is really interesting to see, though. What we have is a major storm system. This is the first big storm of the season for California and portions of the Southwest. So you can see that radar imagery showing us this band of rain, wind, and even some snow, some mixed precipitation in there over towards the mountains. And all those winds are coming in right now from the south and southeast. And that's going to drive in some more moisture and keep this system healthy and strong, unfortunately. So that's going to bring some severe weather to portions of California who have not seen a lot of rain. In addition to that, Arizona has seen a lot of rain over a short period of time. I spoke to one of my friends that lives in Camelback Mountain. It is insane to see how much rain they've had, and that's led to some extreme amounts of flooding all across the area. So getting a little closer to Phoenix and Camelback Mountain, that area, you could see that we're up to about an inch, inch and a half, even 2 inches in some areas that didn't see any rain at all. And that also happens as well for California. But I know it doesn't look that impressive over here. I just want to let you know, though, that the flooding is so serious for Arizona. Look at it. Look at this imagery, absolutely wild. You can see everything flooded, all the roadways. Remember, turn around, don't drown. These are one of those situations that we see typically with hurricanes, right? This is really reminiscent on the East Coast of Hurricane Helene, but devastating flooding all across Arizona. It's really sad to see this, and a lot of destruction as well. So with this in mind, they are still going to get even more rain than they've already seen. And so that's a major issue. In addition to that, California is going to see a lot more rain today, and they are under a level 1 and level 2 threat for excessive rainfall or for flooding essentially for today. So really sad to see this. This is future radar showing the storm system continues to push inward, and as it does so, it moves to the northeast and east, pushing into portions of Nevada and also into Arizona once again. So keep that in mind, and I really just want you guys to always remember, turn around, don't drown. This is for both sides of the coast, and we have a long storm season to go, at least for the West Coast. But hey, at least here locally, things are nice and dry. Those roadways were flooded in that imagery, but for us, I think things are looking pretty good. So that also drives the question, what is traffic looking like? Annaliese, good morning.
Good morning, Amanda. Things are looking much better than those flooded areas, that's for sure, but still pretty congested out there, South Florida. You guys still have this accident on the Palmetto Expressway. This is going westbound near Northwest 57th Avenue. You can still see some emergency vehicles out there, and things are really slowing down just behind this. So let me take you over to your map so you can see all the red that is being caused by that accident right there. This is no fun to sit in. You can definitely try to avoid this and get around it because you may have to sit in 7 miles per hour, and that is no fun. The Dolphin Expressway definitely looks better going westbound, but the Dolphin Expressway going eastbound, not so cute this morning. Let's take a look right here. You did have an accident on the Palmetto Expressway going northbound as you approached the Dolphin Expressway, but you can see that it has since cleared and things are still looking pretty busy out there, but it's not so bad. Definitely give yourself a little extra time if you do take the Palmetto Expressway going northbound. You can also take the Turnpike if you'd like to avoid it. Definitely looks better going northbound. Broward, you guys look good. 595 going eastbound. It'll take you about 20 to 8 minutes to get you where you need to go.
From Southern California, Central California too.
Yeah, that's right. Julie, our native California gal over here, she helped me out in terms of what we're looking at as well this morning in terms of where we're looking. Well, we're looking at Los Angeles, portions of Fresno, San Francisco as well, and even into Phoenix, Arizona. They're all dealing with severe weather of some sort with the first big storm of the season. And you can see this band of wind, and also that blue right there. That's that mixed precipitation, some snow. So that's going to be the first snow for portions of Northern California that we see. And this storm system is really shaking the pattern up and causing terrible amounts of flooding all across the Southwest, and even causing some severe weather, this line of rain and wind. So you can see flash flood warnings are in place for portions of Santa Barbara, near Los Angeles as well. They've gotten rounds and rounds of rain and wind. And also you can see for Phoenix, Arizona as well. They saw a lot of rain over the past 24 hours. They've seen up to 1 inch, 1.5, even 2 inches. I know that doesn't sound like a lot for us, but look at the imagery of what happened once we saw all of that flooding, all of the roadways, everything completely flooded. Absolutely wild imagery to see a flow of river. That's why that flash flood warning is in effect for a majority of Phoenix and also for portions of California as well. So that severe weather is far from being over. You can see the damage, and that snowfall I showed you within some of that national radar imagery is really crazy to see these kids already playing in the snow. Meanwhile, it's only October, right? Is that not wild to see the first snowfall? But we know that we do have a good amount of rain in place. There has been so much in terms of flash flooding. I even saw some more imagery out of Arizona there, and they are under that threat of more flooding for today, a level 2 out of 4. And this storm is far from over. It's going to continue to travel to the northeast and east, closer to Nevada later today. And even the outermost bands could even reach Colorado, and also portions of Arizona. So they are far from over, but hey, at least for us on the flip side, it's crazy to see how much severe weather is out to the west since things have been nice, but we are clear, calm, and dry here in Florida, which is going to make it, I hope, a little bit nicer on the roadways, right, Annaliese? Good morning.
Good morning, Amanda. Yeah, definitely. Put your windows down, South Florida. It is beautiful out there today, right? Let's take a look right here. Dolphin Expressway going eastbound is seeing some very, very heavy delays. It's been hours already. You've been seeing delays since 6 a.m. this morning. It's 8 a.m. or 8:21 at this time, and you're still seeing this bumper-to-bumper traffic. Your westbound lanes are looking good, but these eastbound lanes just don't look good, and it's not just one little area. It's pretty much across the board. The Dolphin Expressway looking really bad for several miles. Let's take a look all the way starting at the Palmetto Expressway as you get closer to 95. So you've got 6 miles of delays. Definitely avoid the Dolphin Expressway altogether. You can take the Airport Expressway instead. Let's take you a little further north. You do have a broken down car on 95. It's in your express lanes going northbound just before the Golden Glades interchange, causing some slight delays for you. Your regular lanes are still moving, but the express lanes are closed in that area. So definitely don't take your express lanes. You'll be forced off because of that broken down car. Hopefully this clears up soon, and I will keep an eye on it for you. Here are some drive times for you. If you take the Palmetto Expressway going southbound, put some good music on. Alrighty, Julie, South Florida 8:48 on this Tuesday morning, and this is why your Dolphin Expressway east and westbound lanes have been seeing some major delays this morning. Eastbound lanes are way worse, but you can see that you have 2 lanes blocked off on both sides. It's because of some emergency construction going on. This construction has been going on for quite some time. Typically, it happens overnight and it opens up around 5:30 in the morning, but very soon after they started to reopen, they closed again part of your your lanes there. The fortunate part is you're able to get through, but it is causing some major backup on those eastbound lanes, especially. If this is part of your commute, I would recommend taking the Airport Expressway instead. Take a look at all that red from the Palmetto Expressway all the way to I-95. If you see that little construction guy right there, that's where that is happening. So let's take you a little further north where you can see some delays. This is 95 going northbound. As you approach or as you cross over Sample Road, you can see some pockets of red right there. You are seeing some delays here, so you can take US 1 or Powerline Road instead. Let's take you to some drive times for those of you who take the Palmetto Expressway going southbound. Things are still pretty busy out there for you. You can always take the Turnpike if you'd like to avoid this. Northwest 154th Street to the Dolphin, 46 minutes. I-75 to the Dolphin, 47. Be safe.
Annaliese